What the sex? What the sex? What the sex? What the sex?
What's up, people? Tis I, Kenny Red, and I am here back once again with What the Sex, episode 7 or 8 of the Rona Chronicles.
I think we're on 7 now.
Yeah, because we don't even know what the fuck day it is, so it doesn't matter. The important thing is that we're here and we're ready to rock and talk about some super kinky shit tonight. So,
Yeah, buddy.
my name is Kenny Red. With me, as always, is Brian 22222 Vince, and the always Frederick Douglass, the always harnessed, the hard part contour leathered up motherfucking jiggy goddamn John. You so sexy.
Yeah.
And we have a very, very special guest. We always tell you how big we are in Canada, and tonight we're going to go ahead and prove that. We have an amazing guest coming from Canada, also top 7% performer on OnlyFans, the queen of all your fetish videos. Give it up for motherfucking Sandy Squirts is in the goddamn building tonight. Hey, okay. How are you, gorgeous?
I'm very good. Thanks for asking. Happy to be here.
So one thing that happened when Sandy and I did kind of a pre-interview thing the other day, and as I logged on, Sandy popped up and she was just butt-ass naked. So it was I wasn't mad.
Oh,
but
it was a nice surprise.
I just fucked up for this.
So yeah, because Facebook already fucking hates us, I had to ask her to wear clothes. And boy, did she. All right, so Sandy is at onlyfans.com /Sandy Squirts. Did I get that right?
Yep.
All right. And what can we expect to see on your OnlyFans?
Every video that's being sold right now, that's like promoted on my Twitter. Whenever I make a sale, it automatically goes on my Twitter. Well, you can view it on my OnlyFans for your subscription of $5 a month. Right now, I have a promotion till the end of the month.
Nice.
And live show.
$5.
And behind the scenes and a few exclusive stuff that you won't see anywhere else.
Yeah, so live shows, you said you're going to do a live show after we get done here tonight, right?
Yeah.
So
Cool.
What is the plan for this live show tonight?
This live show?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm streaming right now, so we have viewers here watching you.
Oh,
Cool. Well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
But okay, so what's the live show after this going to consist of?
Oh, it's going to be, I'm going to go on cam, and I'm going to, this is the first time I'm doing this, where I'm going to have all my members watch the whole evening. So it's me live with the chat included, as well as my private shows. So whenever I go private and I start doing the private stuff, they're going to have like full view of what's happening.
Oh,
Wow. Cool.
I love it because it's like I'm an exhibitionist, so having like my fans watch me work is awesome. So that's the plan.
Okay.
I know that the guys are very curious. We talked about it a little bit the other day about the bubble gum.
Yes.
It hurts my jaw.
No, because I just told Kenny the other night that you don't actually chew the gum, you soak it in water
Oh.
for a couple of days until all the sugar gets out. And then, yeah, this is a trademark secret, but I'm telling you anyways, it's okay. Because it still involves skill.
Right. I could imagine.
I have 2 wads soaking right now because I was working on a custom video which failed because I have to get a certain size. So all I have to do is warm it up and I can actually do it live for you if you want. But it'll take I have to warm it up and in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes I can try. It might not succeed though. I have to do like 100 takes before I could get a huge one. So I
Oh
have
my God.
40. I have two wads. One is 35 pieces. The other one's 40 pieces. You soak it in water, and you keep changing the water so that the sugar comes out. The water will be pink. Once it becomes almost whitish, there's no more pinkish to it. That's when it's gonna stretch pretty big. Now it's all a skill after that. So when I saw you guys a couple of months
Make fun
ago,
of us.
chewing gum and blowing, I was laughing.
I was there though. I was there. This jaw, it does magic.
I was starting to get cramps. I was starting to get cramps from chewing in my jaw, man.
I know. I used to do that when I first started in 2005. It's like 15 years ago. But
Wow.
yeah, you learn as you go along. You know, it's like a sport. You can't just do it overnight.
That's
But now
crazy.
you know a little bit of like you don't have to chew it anymore. Imagine chewing 40 pieces.
Yeah, no, I made it to like 4 and my whole entire face hurt. Oh,
we
man, that
we
makes
did
total
look like the
sense.
chipmunks.
It was bad. It was bad.
So what
Wow.
bubble gum do you guys like?
I think, well, I asked you before that, and you told me what kind you use, but I think I just got us like Bubblicious or some shit.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought that would be better, and I didn't realize that the sugar made it or stopped it from stretching. So I bought
didn't
like
stop
all.
It doesn't stop it from stretching. It's just too fresh, full of sugar, and because of the sugar, it won't expand as much as you want it to. Also, Hubba Bubba is very sticky, so that's gonna affect it. Super Bubble is the gum. It used to be Double Bubble, but they changed their formula around 2010, so you can't even blow any bubble gum from the new formula. So here's my little stash. I have a little bucket right there. You see it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Super Bubble is the one that's gonna like work. If you guys want to ever try it, Super Bubble.
Super.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try it again, but do it right this time.
Yeah,
Right.
I need a rematch.
We just want to make you proud, Sandy. That's all. We just want to make you proud.
But
Yeah.
I'm curious, like, what was your reaction when you saw like my huge bubbles? What do you think? What do you
That's
think?
amazing.
Do you think it was fake?
No,
No,
I didn't
thought
think it was
amazing.
fake. No, I didn't think it was fake. My immediate reaction is, well, it honestly was, I didn't even think about that as a fetish. And so, like, I immediately, when I saw that, wanted to talk to you because I was like, oh my God, like, she can put me up on so much game. Like, there's, I just want you to be my Yoda, is all. And I was like, man, I didn't even think about that. And then as I started like scrolling through your Twitter and I saw, you know, the smoking fetish videos and things like that, I was like, oh, these are so many things that I never would have thought of.
No,
that,
never.
Yeah, that are obviously content for our show. And I never even would have dreamed of it. Like the one where you had a sub and he had a gas mask on and you were blowing smoke into the gas mask. That's
Oh.
the hardcore shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's crazy.
I met him on Twitter. He's a local guy, and he, you know, I get a lot of offers to meet and stuff like that. I usually decline 98% of it, but I thought, like, you know what? Let's meet in public, and if I feel comfortable, I'll let you come into my studio and we could do this. And the only reason I accepted it is because I love challenges and unique stuff. I mean, as a cam girl, all we do is masturbate, fuck ourselves with dildos, but you know, it's like, that's cool.
Yeah.
So that's why I accepted. That's why I cater to too many fetishes, because it's unique, you know, like everybody
Yeah.
could masturbate, everybody could like moan and fuck themselves, but I want to stand out, you know? So I've been
Something
doing this for
different.
15 years. So I was like, you know what? This is really interesting. And I met him and he was really cool. And I was like, okay, this guy's not a psycho. Let's do this. We're supposed to do it again on March 9th, but because of the corona, it got canceled.
Yeah, it ruins everything.
So we're doing this again in September, October. He's building a box now. He just built it out of plexiglass with a hose.
What?
Yeah, that's next.
Oh.
Ooh.
September, October, whenever the coronavirus is not dangerous anymore.
Did he climax?
No, he's very respectful. He didn't he was very excited, but he didn't whip out his cock or start masturbating. You know, I gave him a copy, of course, because he deserves it.
Of
And,
course.
and you know, of course, it's selling like crazy.
Yeah.
That's
So that was good. But no, he was really cool. Like, if he started pulling out his dick and masturbating and shit, I don't think I'd be cool with that.
Oh no, yeah,
Just
understandable.
because I do cam and porn doesn't mean you could just whip out your dick.
So when you started Cam, was it like you said, the normal sit there and masturbate and all that stuff? Like, is that just how you started? And then somebody was like, hey, make this kind of video, and you went for it? Or did you always have a fetish that you kind of were trying to convey?
No, actually, I became a cam girl by accident. I was surfing the internet, and I saw this pop-up, and it says, own a webcam, be a model. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Sign up here. So I'm like, okay. I didn't even know what's going to happen. Like, I thought adult chat. Okay. So I clicked, I signed up, and this and that, and I was like, hello, you guys see me? Hello? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know anything. I had no toys, no costumes, nothing. It was just me, you know? And then I just suddenly went private. Someone pressed the private button, you know? And so it's like, can I see you, your tits? I was like, yeah, look. Now, I thought the whole time it was a scam. Like, I'm not going to get paid for this. This is bullshit, right? Until I got my first check. And then that's when I quit my job, and I did this full time.
She's like,
And I was doing it part-time. I was doing it part-time after work, you know. I was a secretary. So after work, I would go online and just chat with people like I'm doing right now. And it was really like people would go private. And I had nothing, no toys, nothing.
That's
And when I got my first check and I said, this is real, and I'm making double what I make working full time as a secretary, I took the plunge. I took a leap of faith. I said, I quit. And I just went for it. And so everything that I produce is paid for, meaning my private shows, all the things I own, my boots, my clothing, my everything, is because when they ask me, hey, do you have a ball gag? I'd be like, nope, but I'm going to buy one. And so I bought a ball gag. Hey, do you have thigh-high boots? Nope, but I'll buy one. So I invested about $70,000 the first 2 years of my business, all the money, and I put it into camera, laptops, ball gags, collars, stockings, whatever that people asked me, including bubble gum. Yeah, bubble gum. So that's how it happened. I was always open to try new things, and before you know it, my business as an entity by itself, it's created itself, and it's 15 years later, and it's still running. So when I did, for example, the pie video, the clown pie video, and it's out there for sale, the person who buys it goes, wow, I like it. Hey, can you make one for me? So my sales generate income as well, and brings in the customer. So I don't have to do anything. I just have to do what I'm doing, and then business comes to me. Get it? It's really cool. It's
that's awesome.
That's by itself. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
You literally got it.
The boys that tell me to make a page. So look, this is motivation.
That's what. So Jiggy
Jiggy's
said
about to sign up right now.
Yeah, Jiggy said by having you on, I told him that you were gonna be sharing this tonight with your fans that are watching you. Jiggy's hoping to get some boys in his DMs. Now,
there you go.
Boys, men, got it. Continue on.
Sorry, men in his.
Hey, friends.
Oh.
Man, so you literally have it now where it's its own self-sustaining business.
Exactly. It's been like that since 2005. I don't really have to do anything except show up.
Wow.
Nice.
15 years. That's awesome.
Don't get it twisted though. I was telling them, your hustle is unmatched.
Oh yeah, because you handle all your own stuff, right? All your editing, everything, you do it yourself.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's very, very tiring. But you know what? I could almost do it blindfolded.
Oh yeah, it's just second nature for you at this point, right? Yeah.
But there was a learning curve. But technology keeps changing, over
Mhm.
years. So you gotta keep you're learning new technology and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, it's a little tiring, man. It's very time consuming. Like a huge percentage of my time is editing, uploading, promoting. So it takes a lot of time, and I'm doing it all by myself.
Yeah.
So it is a bit. You gotta be married to your business.
That's cool though. 15 years, man. That's great.
Well, I love what I do. Love it.
We love what you do.
I can't wait to go online. I'm gonna fuck some people up.
So, Jiggy, you had a question when we talked about her coming on about the peanut butter thing, or?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. Because I'm just I'm baffled by it, but then I'm oh, it's interesting at the same time.
Yeah.
How did that come out? That was one of my main things.
Like I said, I did the pie video, the clown pie video. Someone bought it and says, "Wow, this fetish goes under the category WAM, WAM, which stands for wet and messy."
Okay.
So it could involve food, it could involve shaving cream, whipped cream, it can involve anything. That's the fetish. So the guy saw that I did a WAM, he was on my Twitter, and he saw that I sold it, he joined my OnlyFans, and he's like, "Hey, can I get one where you just pour peanut butter all over your head and face?" I'm like, "Sure." So like I said, the business has its own.
Right.
Where did these people come from? They just found me
Peanut
on
butter.
social media.
Was it
That's
chunky
interesting.
or creamy?
That one was creamy, but I've done this before. I have one
did you-
with chunky, and you can see the nuts and everything. It's on my Pornhub channel. I have a Pornhub channel, by the way.
Yes, you do. Sandy Sports on Pornhub. Check that shit out.
So I imagine you warmed the peanut butter up first?
No,
make
maybe
it-
a little bit like this, but
Okay.
body heat on your face, it starts melting.
Really? Okay.
And it's also not only wham fetish, but a transformation fetish, because you're transforming yourself.
Right, the way you look. Mhm.
Interesting, isn't it? I love it. That's why I do it, because I will never do anything I don't want to do. So everything I do is because I'm enjoying myself.
Nice.
I think that's what helps you be successful as well. I think that translates. If you're enjoying yourself, I think that translates on camera as well. So
Exactly.
here-
Camming or this kind of business should never feel like a job. Although sometimes it does when I get too many, recently after the pandemic, during this Corona thing, I'm getting a lot of business. And
Oh, yeah.
I can't keep up. So I have to decline some of them, right now. Oh, it's too much, man. But yeah. So I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
So is there anything that you wouldn't do? Is there something that is just, you're no?
Absolutely. I get a lot of requests for, hey, can you eat a lot of junk food and then take a shit on a plate and then smear it all over yourself? I don't do scat. Another one that's very, very popular, and I still get requests for it till this day, is if I can gag on a cock and vomit on it. And I'm like, no. I've been offered up to $1,000 to do that, and I just won't.
Wow.
So those are the things I won't do. Yo. I'm not crazy, I'm not desperate either.
Trust me, it's some boys in the streets that will do that one for free. So you can sit up that way. I've had it happen to me, so I get it. So you're bye. I'm right with you. High five.
I feel you, bro. I know. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it anyways. There's a member that comes into my privates every morning when I'm live, so he can drink a cup of piss. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm getting paid to watch someone piss in a cup and drink it.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I was like, I like to push the envelope sometimes, okay? Because I'm crazy. And I was like, is that all you got? He's like, no, I could shit too. I was like, go for it. So he put some newspapers down on the floor, and he spread his ass, and his ass was towards the camera, and he took a shit. Wait a second. I know this is a little too much information, but I'm going to tell you what I've witnessed, all right? And the guy took a shit, and the shit was the consistency see a McDonald's milkshake, yo. It was like this smooth, man. And it was coming out of his ass. And it landed on the newspaper. And I was like, dude, man, that was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my business. I said, wait a second. We got the piss. We got the shit. I'm like, why don't you jerk off and add some cum to that? He's like, sure. And he fucking jerked off and he came all over his pile of shit. I was like, dude, man, that's like 10 stars right there. If I can give you a review, I would. And I just
5 out of 5 stars. Man.
Yeah, this is a true story. I know it's too much information, guys, but hey.
Nope.
But
Oh, it's cool. That's crazy. I like it.
Whoa! And I got paid for this. I got paid to watch this. This is better than fucking my ass. Wow.
Look.
Yes.
I need to get a yacht hustle. Yeah.
Maybe you might want to
telling
edit
you,
that out.
He's gonna sign up tonight.
Real. I'm just like, follow my OnlyFans page, Jiggy Dig. Or Daddy. Well, I can tell you the other ones, but we ain't gonna go there. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, it is. I've seen a lot more crazy stuff on cam.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Want to hear about my traumatic experience?
We're always willing to hear.
Yeah, what you got? What you got?
I don't.
This one I'll never ever forget. This was this was around 2007, 2008. So I'm still like only 2 years into the business, and I thought I saw it all. You know what I mean?
Right.
But no, I'm still learning it. It can fuck you up if you're not okay up here. Some of the shit that you see. Anyway, so this guy comes into my private and he turns on his camera and he's like, I have a pussy. I'm like, okay. He's like, he's showing me his dick. He's like, let's torture my dick. I said, okay, what do you got next to you? He goes, I have an elastic band. I said, all right. Put the elastic band around your balls real tight. So he did. And I'm like, do you have a pencil? He goes, yep. I'm like, all right, take the pencil and put it in the elastic band and like start twisting it so that it really tightens your balls. Like, I want your balls blue. Like, okay. And then, whoa. Are you ready? Are you sure? You ready for this?
Fuck it, we're here.
I mean, I did punch a little bit. I crossed my legs, but go ahead.
Yeah. I'll never forget this. Okay, oh my God. So he gets this pencil, you know, the wooden ones, HP or whatever it is. It's sharp, okay? He takes the pencil and he starts putting it in his pee hole, urethra, I guess, whatever you call it. And he put the pencil inside. I'm like, oh, wow. The whole thing, up to the whole thing. Okay, sharp end in. Okay, and only the eraser sticking out. I'm like, wow, that's cool. He's like, fuck my pussy. Tell me to fuck my pussy. I'm like, okay, fuck your pussy. And he takes the pen and he starts like fucking his dick.
Oh, so he's sounding?
He's fucking mutilating his cock. He doesn't want a cock. He wants a pussy. I think it's like he wants to do an operation, so he's destroying his cock and he's bleeding. He's fucking like stabbing his dick in front of me. I start crying. And I put like a Post-it note on my screen so that I don't see what I'm seeing. But I could still see the shadow behind the Post-it note. So I know what he's doing, but I just thought I couldn't take it anymore because of the blood and shit.
Yeah.
I was destroying his cock in front of me. This is one of the most traumatic experiences I've ever experienced on cam. I was crying, stop, stop, stop. And other guys were coming into my private. They're like, Sandy, what's wrong with you? Like, my mascara was like down my cheeks crying, you know. I didn't know what to do. I could have like blocked him. I could have kicked him out. But the part of me was like, you know.
Almost frozen.
I wanted to observe this, plus I'm getting paid. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know what to do. But I was telling him to stop, but he wouldn't. He just kept going. And people that came into my private, they're like, what's wrong, Sandy? And I just go, you want to see what the fuck is wrong? I turned the camera and I removed the Post-it note and I showed people what was happening. And they were like, oh, fuck, man. And they left my room, of course. And I was like, I was traumatized for a couple of days. I was like, am I responsible? Did I help him do this? Why did he pick me? What the fuck was that? Never seen shit like this before.
Yeah, that's.
This was like really scary. Like, this is really fucked up, man. There's fucked up people, man. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, that was my most traumatic experience ever.
Ooh,
All right.
sounding going wrong.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
Yeah. The thing with that is, like, you know, he's not the only one out there like that. Like, he's just the one you
That's wild.
come across. That's nuts.
You have to have a thick skin and a very strong mind to deal with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
There's others, but not as extreme. I won't get into it. But when I turn off my cam at the end of the night, and I'm like, my alter ego has disappeared, and it's just me in my room, and just reflect upon like, what the fuck? You know, you gotta keep it sane. Like, you gotta be strong up here if you're gonna deal.
No
There's a
doubt.
lot of deviants out there, and I'm sure a few of them are like serial killers or psychopaths. Like,
That's.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, the majority of the time, I get the normal horny guys. Okay.
That's us. That's us.
Yeah. And then there's the occasional weird shit, yo. But what the fuck? But it's okay.
Oh man.
You know, 15 years later, I'm cool.
Wow.
I'm not
That's,
fucked up.
yeah, that would be crazy to witness that. That's. I can't even imagine.
Definitely.
Oh.
I don't even know where to transition into.
Yeah.
That's
Chills.
what do I talk about now?
So the coronavirus, right?
I just
man.
got a boob job January 13th.
There we go. Yeah, we talked about that.
I'm getting it.
And my submissive cuck bought it for me.
Ooh.
How much bigger did you go up?
I
What
was
were they
at
for?
960 cc's, and I went up to 1300 cc's.
Nice.
He's actually watching the show right now, I think. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, don't.
Oops,
Sorry, your nipple.
Sorry. You can edit that out, right? Sorry to give you extra
No,
work. So
Put a little smiley face. Put a little smiley face on it.
it falls out sometimes. I didn't mean it. But
Fine.
yeah. So,
We'll do that later.
Like it. do you like it?
Love
Yes.
Thank you.
I thought it was cute as hell.
There.
So now, do you have like a separate room that you film everything in, or is this just like?
I used to have 3 studios. Now I'm down to this. That's it.
Okay.
I downsized. This is where everything happens. I live here. I work here. I sleep here, and I do everything here. So now I
Nice, okay.
used to have a separate, but not anymore. Too expensive. Fuck it.
Correct.
Hey, it works.
And
I
so,
like it.
okay,
Looks
so
good.
I saw a video, I think it was on your Pornhub, of, I think it said like you and a dude from Tinder or something like that.
Yeah.
But you told me that you were celibate.
I just became celibate about a year ago.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, here, I have an app. This is a sober app, but I used it for my celibacy, so it has nothing to do with soberness. It's exactly, it's kind of backwards for you guys, but it's 1 year, 1 month, 11 days, 4 hours, 1 minute, and 15 seconds.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
I've been
I think you're a
celibate.
virgin now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think you've earned that back.
I just quit for a bit because I do it often, and I don't know, all my life, I've been fucking a lot, and I just decided to stop for a bit. I didn't think it was going to last this long. But now with the corona, forget it. It's going to last a little longer.
It's gonna add a couple more months to it.
Jiggy is feeling your pain. Jiggy's feeling your pain. That's the same way. He's been Corona celibate too.
Yeah. So it's not like I didn't think it was going to last this long, but I'm happy. I'm not complaining.
Hey, well, congratulations to you. A year is it's a long time.
Mhm.
It's a long time.
I didn't even notice. I've been too busy. You know, when you're busy, time flies.
Yeah,
Didn't notice it at
it's
all.
a year. Whew.
I know, a year and a month.
Well, we definitely want to thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
We
100%.
appreciate you. Obviously, check her out on OnlyFans and get that link. And we're going to go pet the dogs.
What big six? What big six? What big six?
Hi,
Hey,
how are ya?
good. Long time no see.
After this, I'm gonna go live in my cam room, so that's why I'm dressed up. How do I look?
Hot.
Okay.
What big six? What big six? What big six?
Thanks a lot. Now I got dirt all over.